Hey guys, welcome to this afternoon's show, and then we're back again. Myself and Mubarak, and today is going to be very interesting. Today is going to be very interesting. Mainly, the point of our discussion right now is focused on Manchester City versus Arsenal. That's going to be on Sunday. We want to talk about our opinions about the game. I have my opinion. I'm sure he's got his own opinions as well. Mubarak, good afternoon. How are you doing?
Oh, good afternoon. I'm not fine. We lost last night, so I'm not fine. I'm not fine. I'm not fine.
Oh, good. You know, we guys, we came on this show this morning, saying that we were not going to talk about the Barcelona game. But these guys are ridiculous. Their fans are just too, I don't know. See, the funny thing is, he calls Arsenal an average team, and the first time they get to play serious football in Europe, they lost to Monaco.
No.
They lost to people from the farmers.
Astrop. Hey, just chill. Okay, fine. See, I will not be sentimental and bad right now. Wait, chill. When it comes to Champions League, never for once have I ever said Barcelona are going to do something tangible in Champions League. Not because we are not good enough, but because we have a goalkeeper that I cannot trust. I've been saying it for so long.
Oh, guys, not your goalkeeper, it's your total team.
It is not our total team. Ter Stegen has been terrible since 2017. Like, he has been terrible before David De Gea started doing all this blunder. David De Gea left Manchester United last season or 2 seasons ago. And in 2024, and in 2024, we still have this guy, Ter Stegen, as our goalkeeper. Like, he has somehow survived 5 coaches in 2024.
Don't justify anything. The point is very clear. Barcelona. Wait. Let me finish. Let me talk. Barcelona is an average club.
No,
very, very average.
No, see, club. even with our
Did you see my goalkeeper yesterday? Did you see David
Raya? He made 2 wonderful saves. Like, he was actually the man of the match yesterday to me. Like,
thank God. He was also one of the best goalkeepers in Europe last year.
Like, he saved Arsenal. He saved Arsenal yesterday. So I understand that part. So I'm not going to deny the fact that Arsenal have a good goalkeeper currently. But Barcelona, we do not.
We have a better team. No, it's not about the goalkeeper. Arsenal
you know, you have a better team. You have a better team, but you are playing Atlanta, and you guys are packing the bus. Anyways,
I don't understand. No. You see, the thing is, guys, before we came on this show, one of the things we talked about was the fact that I said you did not know anything about football, about the style of play Arsenal. We'll be going into talking about Arsenal versus Manchester City right now.
You the pack boss. Move on.
There is more to the tactical play Arsenal is giving us.
This is my issue with you.
Than you guys are looking at.
This is my issue with you. Like, you somehow find words to qualify whatever it is that you are doing instead of saying the truth. Packing the bus is packing the bus. So
no.
Stop saying it is tactical issue. Baba, una the pack bus. Just move on.
No. Okay. Let's talk about the Manchester City versus Arsenal game this weekend. Let's start there. Manchester City arguably plays the best football in the whole of Europe right now. Arguably, you might have your arguments for teams like Real Madrid, teams like Bayern Munich.
No. Don't say Real Madrid best football and you're putting Real Madrid there. No, Real Madrid is not there.
No. I mean in terms of achievement.
Okay, fine.
People might begin to say Real Madrid is an excellent team. They always know how to find their way around issues. They always know how to score, no matter what happens. Even if they are playing ridiculously, they can score goals whenever they want to. We get that bit. But when we talk about fine, beautiful football, Manchester City so far has shown that they are a fantastic team.
Yes.
On the other hand, but one thing that we have not been able to say about Manchester City, especially this season, is their defensive shape. In terms of the fact that they tend to concede a lot. However, historically, we know that at the beginning of every season, Manchester City will concede goals. And that does not affect the price of tomatoes. In the next couple of months, they can go 15 games and all lose.
They will still win the league.
So we know that. Those are the facts. Now, on the other hand, people would argue that Arsenal so far this season has been showing a level of maturity that is not very, very popular.
Here we go
In terms
again.
of,
Here
for
we
example,
go. Oh my God.
I'm trying to be very professional. I'm trying to say the right things. I'm trying, even though I know I'm an Arsenal fan, I'm trying my best to be as fair as I can.
Did you just say? Oh my God. Continue.
No, Gary Neville said something last week after the Tottenham Hotspur game. He said that Arsenal so far has been playing like a team that has won a trophy before. That they're playing with the maturity of a team that has won something. That even though they've lost one of their best players in midfield, so far they've actually shown some certain level of maturity.
Like
in handling Tottenham.
When it comes to analysis, English pundits are actually the poorest when it comes to analysis. Like they don't know jack about football. So if you're actually quoting Gary Neville right now, so I have nothing to say. So
I'll put something to you, knowing that you're an Arsenal, you're a Barcelona fan, you really don't know anything about football anyway. But I'll put something to you. I would say, in your opinion, as a football fan, are you going to tell me that you don't think Arsenal right now are playing some respectable football compared to some other teams in Europe?
Yeah, what you played this season is not that different from what you played last season.
There's a little difference.
I said it's not that different. So I know, and there is room for improvement. So I understand that you guys improved a lot this season from the first 4 games. So I understand that. So don't compare yourself with other teams. Like other teams, they have a different system. The way they play their football is different. So why do you have to compare?
Okay, now I'm not trying to compare. What I'm trying to say is that from an incremental standpoint, we can say that Arsenal has been playing quite good football. Now this will take me a little back to the Arsenal versus Atlanta game. The Atlanta game, historically, that's what they did to Bayern Leverkusen last season as well at the final. That manager has been there for 9 years.
Yeah,
he has developed. He has developed his team over the past 9 years, and what he has been doing is if he has a structure to his team. When he realizes that he has weaknesses in the particular place, he would sign players to fill those roles. So in terms of his structure, he's very, very clear on his style of play, and now he wants to do his thing. He's not trying to win the league. He's just trying to be as solid as possible. And then he plays a man-to-man marking.
Like,
unfortunately for most top teams like Barcelona, Arsenal, Bayern Munich, Manchester City, and the likes, we are not very, very used to man-to-man, because if you play man-to-man against top teams, you are likely going to fail because they will pass you out of the box. However, for a team that has been doing it with the same manager for a very long time, he knows how to do it for one match if he has to do it.
You know what you just said. I noticed that last season against Liverpool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they defeated Liverpool in the.
Oh yes, that's true.
Yeah, right. Yes. And it's against Liverpool, man-to-man marking. But I said something. I said, if you are playing a man-to-man marking against the previous teams, not this generation, it is normal for them. They will dribble you. But currently, if you are playing a system, most teams are playing a system right now of this progressive passes, pass to pass. So if you are playing man to man, they find it difficult.
You have more success rates, yes.
You understand? So they find it difficult to beat their players. And Gasperini, he noticed that most of those players right now
cannot take systems.
Yeah, they are playing in systems. So he just keep playing that. That was what happened against Real Madrid in the Super Cup final. They also play man to man. But since we all know it is Real Madrid, somehow they will find that goal. That was what happened. Real Madrid did not play anything for the first 60 minutes. But somehow, but somehow they got the goal. So the system is working for teams, but at the same time, it is affecting players.
You are right. It's always difficult for me to agree with you on stuff, but I think I agree with you on this. The fact is, yes, as good as systems are, as beautiful and brilliant as systems are, the disadvantage of playing systems is that it affects the overall fun in the game. People cannot be creative. Players don't dribble anymore. Players don't do anything significant with the ball anymore.
They can't express themselves.
It's very annoying.
Currently, yes. most players can't express themselves. So even someone like Savinho, Grealish, Like they were playing very well before joining City. Savinho just played just 3 games with City, and the 4th game, the guy cannot even dribble just one single player. All he does right now is just pass.
It's
Really,
just, it would cut and pass back.
the same thing. The same thing with Grealish.
Just like Grealish. And I think it's about time that people begin to respect certain managers. I love Thiago Motta, even though I don't say a lot about how fantastic he is as a manager. I love his style of play. He's not trying to copy anybody. He's playing his own style of football.
No, you just said you don't say how fantastic he is as a manager. Did you just say that?
Oh no, yeah, I know. I just said it. I know he's fantastic as a manager, and I know that managers like Gasperini, managers like Thiago Motta, they will play well against systems.
Yes.
They will play well against systems
Almost,
because they will not run after you.
almost all his players do not have a permanent position. Like almost. He started the season with Yildiz as a 10. Now Yildiz is playing as the right winger. He started the season with Cambiaso. Cambiaso has played right back, left back, and the right wing this season. Yeah, Kupmania is the only person, and Vlahovic are the only person that have played permanent position. And the pivot, he has played Locatelli, Kieran Thuram. Like, he has actually changed the system. So all the players, he has been rotating them for quite a while right now. So, and all of them, you could clearly see that most of them are just good. So someone like Yildiz scored a fantastic goal in the Champions League from that right wing. So, and Cambiaso from the right wing, going back to his natural position, left back. Thiago Motta is doing something good. He's doing something great, right?
Yeah. So that brings me to the question that on Sunday, 2 of the best teams in England will be playing head to head. No sentiments aside. 2 of the best teams in England will be playing against each other over the last 7 seasons. Manchester City has beaten the living hell out of Arsenal. But over the last 4-5 seasons, we've been seeing some changes in how tactically these guys match up against each other. Over the last 2 seasons now, Arsenal has not lost against Manchester City.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, Arsenal has been able to beat them twice and draw once in the last 3 matches.
Yes.
Which at least it gives them a certain level of confidence going to the match that if they do what they need to do right, given the fact that Manchester City of today are not the same level of quality as Manchester City of the last season, 2 seasons ago, there is a chance.
No, you know what you said. It is true. But going into this match, I still feel City are better. Not because
Oh yes.
Yeah, no, I still feel City are better. The main issue you guys are having right now is your midfield. See, before, I know
it's the attack to me.
No, to you it's no. Let me explain. Before, everybody, including me, like we all do not rate Martin Odegaard aside Arsenal fan, and that is.
No, I think those are only people that don't know football. Those are the people that think that Lamine Yamal is a better player than Bukayo Saka. It just shows how
no, I never said no. In previous shows, all I have said is Lamine Yamal is the 3rd best right winger in the world. The first is Mo Salah, followed by Bukayo Saka, and followed by Yamal. So I don't know where you are hearing Lamine Yamal is better than Saka. Anyways, let's move on. So, probably everybody do not rate Martin Odegaard very, very well. But currently,
not everybody. You say you don't.
I said most aside Arsenal fans.
No, analytically, most pundits, high-level pundits said that Martin Odegaard was the best midfielder in the Premier League last season. Best.
Astrop, let's move on. I know you want to overhype your player, so there's no issue with that. Now, if you are talking about Martin Odegaard, the last 2 games you've played, it was obvious that Martin Odegaard is missing in that team. And before, even though I don't rate him that high, there's something I do argue with people with. People are always saying Martin Odegaard is slowing Arsenal's game. And I was like, no, he is not. See, I don't rate him, but I will not deny the fact that that guy is good. When you give him the ball, he knows how to turn, he knows how to create chances out of nothing. That is why you see the understanding between him and Bukayo Saka. Most times, he's always the one to create space for Bukayo Saka. Even though teams usually attack Bukayo Saka in pairs, somehow he will still create space for Bukayo Saka. But your last 2 games, Bukayo Saka was marked. That was why, even not because the guy is good, he would have been off totally. Like, he would have been off. But because the guy is good, it was still showing that, oh, he is still in the game. But I still think without Martin Odegaard, there is nothing we are going to do against City. Now, let's forget about Martin Odegaard. Going to Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey do not have the leg anymore. Like, he is not the same Thomas Partey. Against Atlanta, it was that was why Arteta stopped him out very early. And I think it was that blame should be on Arteta. You know you are playing Thomas Partey, someone that do not have the legs anymore. Why are you playing him consistently? He and Jorginho, they should be playing almost every match right now. Like, just sub them out. Both of them need rest. So playing Thomas Partey all the time, it is telling on his body. And
you are. See, Thomas Partey has run out of legs.
That is
I agree with you. Jorginho don't have the legs anymore.
Both.
I agree with you, especially when you don't have a Martin Odegaard that press from the front. And then, what has he been doing? He has been playing one for the other. In the last game, he started Thomas Partey, he started Jorginho, and he started Trossard.
No,
he took one of them out eventually.
No,
Partey
wait. Thomas Partey has played all the games this season. Yes or no?
Yeah, but in the last two games, he has played only 60 minutes.
Yes, Jorginho only started the last game because
yes.
because both Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard were out of the game.
And so that means that only one of them can start against Manchester City, with the other person playing as a sub. That is definitely going to be what will happen.
No, that's what I'm saying.
You can't play both of them.
That's what I'm saying. That Arteta ought to have been doing that right from the beginning of this season.
No, it has not affected. At least we've been winning, we've been fine. So you cannot tell me should do something. It has not affected us in any way.
I didn't say it has affected you. I only said look at the last game against Atlanta. Like, Thomas Partey was tired. Like, he was tired. He was totally tired. Like, I was watching the game, I was like, is this Thomas Partey?
I agree with you though. Against Atlanta yesterday, Thomas Partey was done.
Just playing.
I agree with you.
Both of them can play 45 minutes.
Let us focus on. No, it depends on the way the game is going. Let's focus on the Manchester City Arsenal game. Now, from a defensive standpoint, I really want to know your opinion, because I want our show to be as precise as possible, because I want to be as precise as possible. From a defensive standpoint, I have faith in my own defense line more than Manchester City would have faith in their defense line. Okay. No sentiment aside. Defensively, I would take my defensive pairing and my goalkeeper over their defensive pairing and their goalkeeper. Honestly, no sentiment.
Let's start from the goalkeeper. From the goalkeeper, any day, anytime, I will choose David Raya over Ederson. Like, Ederson is not even a decent goalkeeper. Like, that guy is just good with his feet. Like, he's not a decent goalkeeper. Any shot on target is good with Ederson. So, Ederson, forget about it. Now, the issue with the centre-back, your centre-back pairing at the best currently in the whole world. But something about Pep currently, I feel Pep has changed his system currently to the extent that he is more concentrated on the goals he is scoring than the goals he's conceding.
Yeah.
Fair points. Like, he is
more into Haaland.
Yeah, so he is more concentrated on just scoring goals.
But based on what you just said now, then there is a fundamental flaw if he plays against a team that can undo that threat. His biggest threat is offensive, not defensive.
Yes.
His biggest threat is in what Haaland can offer. But do you know that over in the last 3 seasons, I'm not no sentiment. In the last 2 or 3 seasons, Haaland has had a 0.00 xG against Arsenal. In fact, he has had very, very low xGs against top teams. He has not even had any shot on target against Arsenal in the last 2 or 3 seasons.
If you are playing top teams in 2011, 2012, when Messi was in his prime, people were targeting Messi.
Even when we still score,
Baba they score. Even me as a Barcelona fan, I was saying they were marking the wrong person. Like if you are actually following Messi, like you're actually doing the wrong job. Instead of following Messi, just hold the midfield. Follow
And Xavi
Iniesta,
Hernandez.
Xavi, and Sergio Busquets. That's gone. But with the same thing, what they did not do to Messi is what they are doing right now to Erling Haaland. So instead of following Erling Haaland and leaving the likes of
They've
KD,
been closing all the channels for him to actually get the ball.
that is it. So doing
Exactly.
that. So if he's not getting the ball, how do
cannot do anything.
how do you expect him to score? And the last game they played against Inter Milan, Jamie Carragher and Mike Carrick, they were saying something about his league play, and I was like, what are they saying? What the hell are they saying?
I don't know.
Like-
I don't know what they are saying.
Like we are talking about Haaland here. Currently, even I saw a clip of his training. The training they were giving is different from others' training. Like they were more concentrated on him scoring goals. The guy, Pep is not interested in his league play. He's not interested in anything
anymore. Yes.
So all he wants from him is just score. And I understand Pep. How do you have the likes of Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden, Jack Grealish, even Rodri that is playing
And
as their
Gundogan.
DM, Gundogan,
Gundogan,
Kovacic, Rodri that is playing as their DM is technically sound. How do you have those players behind you and you are expecting your striker to do league play? Everybody will create chances for him. All you have to do is just convert.
But you're not getting my point. My point is, we know that at the moment, Pep's greatest strength is not even his wing play because they just pass.
Yes.
His biggest play is the fact that if Haaland should get 3 chances, he will score 3 or 2.
You score 2.
Yeah. Now, but that is against average teams. Even this season against Inter Milan, he did not have any shot on target. Against Arsenal last season, home and away, no shot on target. Liverpool, nothing.
Against
even
Inter,
Manchester United, I think he scored against Manchester United.
Against Inter. Do you know Inter is playing 3-5-2? And
I know.
and
that midfield is
with a choked midfield, how do you expect City midfielders to create anything for Haaland?
So now based on what you just said now, with the kind of shape and the kind of regard that teams have for the Arsenal defense and defensive shape, defensive midfield shape and defensive shape, there is a high chance that this guy will not get a lot of chances against Arsenal, right?
Oh yes. There is.
So there is a high chance that they might not be able to even convert anything.
There is.
I don't see how Arsenal will score too. Honestly,
there is, but this is the issue. See, your midfield right now, there is only one person carrying your midfield right now, and that is Declan Rice.
No, not necessarily.
Not in terms of attack, like in terms of defensive duty.
But attacking wise, Thomas Partey is even offering more than
yes. And Thomas Partey is playing as DLP. So all you need is just Declan Rice to be at his best in that game. If Declan Rice is not at his best,
we're in trouble.
You are in trouble. You understand? So you just have to be at his best.
If Rodri is not at his best, also let's say it on both sides. If Rodri is not at his best with the defensive shape of Manchester City right now, if Ederson should concede even one goal against Arsenal, they are in trouble. This is not Brentford now.
Rodri not at his best. Aside playing from Spain for the past 2 seasons right now, have you seen Rodri play as a DM? Like on paper, you will see Rodri is a DM. But
I don't even know what he plays. It's not a DM.
Now you understand what I'm saying. Like on paper, you will see he's a DM.
It's an halfback. It's not a DM.
But if you see that this guy is not even play. His map is not like that of a DM at all. Even most of his goals, the goals he scored, like they are not the goals you expect a DM to score.
Not a DM, yeah.
So
it's because of the system.
It is because of the system. So the system, they do not have a DM. So Rodri playing as the DM is not a DM, but I know they have a system that everybody is just playing very, very well. That's why outside the system, they are not playing very well. But if you are looking at the combined 11 right now, from the goalkeeper, I think we both agreed on this. The goalkeeper is David Villa. Yeah.
Honestly, no shade.
Yeah, no shade.
I agree with you.
Now, the 4 at the back is where the issue. City is playing a 4 in which a person is inverting. So I don't know. Their system is somehow. But if you have to choose,
No, don't let us think about it from a City formation, Arsenal formation point of view. Let's think about it as football fan, like whether it's a 4-3-3
okay,
or 4-4-2.
let's go. So
Let's see people that will think we can
okay,
put
let's
it
go with
to-
4-4-3-3.
into the
4-3-3. So if you are going, we both agree on this. I'm very sure it's going to be Ben White.
as the two.
Yes, as a two. Now, as a left back, I'll go with Josco Vadio. What about you?
Yes, I can't lie. That guy is mad. He can invert, he can play off, he can move forward, he can and defensively
Like,
is amazing.
so finally you are understanding
It's
football
solid.
thanks to me. So the center back pairing, I'll go with Ruben Diaz and Saliba. Now, I understand.
Yes,
Saliba is a right centre back. Ruben Diaz is also a right centre back. But Saliba has shown at the Euros that he can play anywhere in that centre back effectively. So that's why I'm choosing Ruben Diaz and Saliba. Yeah. In the midfield, the DM, like no dispute, the DM is going to be Rodri.
It's going to be double pivot. Actually.
Yeah, it's going to be a DM of a double pivot of Rodri and Declan Rice. I don't know. Yes. Rodri and Declan Rice. So those two are going to be there. Now, if you are playing double pivot, that's going to be 4-2-3-1.
Kevin De Bruyne is injured. Don't forget.
Kevin De Bruyne is injured. So on the right wing is Bukayo Saka.
No, double pivot. We need somebody in front. That's
No. I'm going. I said on the right wing we have Bukayo Saka. Somebody that is going to play as a 10. You know, as much as I want to choose Gundogan has not played very well for City this season. Not overall, not overall Gundogan. So instead of choosing Gundogan at that 10, why not just choose Bernardo Silva at that 10?
No, he has also not been playing like that.
No?
He has also not really been playing. I don't even know. I don't know really.
No,
I don't
see,
know. Gundogan has played better football and more play time
this season
than many of these guys. Yeah, no, Bernardo Silva has had
this
more
season.
football.
So
That's true.
Bernardo Silva
right.
is going to be the 10. Now, on the left wing, see, you can put anybody there. Jack Grealish is not that great, so he's just a system player.
He's not. He's average.
Doku is average.
Right
Martinelli has refused to improve. So
he has refused to score. He has been playing where he has been positioning, but he has not been scoring. He has not scored in 12 games. So every one of them on that right wing.
So all in all, I will just choose Jack Grealish, not because
I can't play Jack. I will play Martinelli honestly, because
I
think Martinelli has a chance. No, wait. That is, see, we've been agreeing on a lot on this combined 11. However, when it comes to the right wing, wait, this is the reason I will play Martinelli over Jack Grealish. Yes, Jack Grealish does not even have successful dribbles anymore. He just falls down, holds the ball, move, falls down or pass back. He does not do any progressive anything.
Okay.
With the ball, which is quite bad. Now, on the other hand, Martinelli would dash forward. He has been crossing a lot better this season. The only thing that he has not added to his game for this season has been goals. But when it comes to disturbing defense, like against Aston Villa, he had a lot of chances against Atlanta. He just did not score them. He had a lot of chances. He had one-on-one again. You cannot tell me one game this season where Jack Grealish was one-on-one against anybody, against any goalkeeper. So no, I will not play. I will not play Jack Grealish over Martinelli.
So that is where we have issues right now. So personally, I will choose Jack Grealish. You choose Martinelli. So fine, just that one. So out of 11 players, I think I can still give you that. So striker, we are not going to argue that. That's going to be.
It's not possible to argue. So this is what we can say together that we have been able to agree.
Yeah. Yes.
In the goalkeeping position and defense, they are evenly matched.
Yes.
They are evenly matched with more advantage, in fact, to Arsenal because of the goalkeeper.
Yes.
That's all.
Yes.
In midfield, Manchester City will control you from the beginning to the end. The only person that can get into that midfield is Declan Rice right now. If Odegaard was around, you can begin to have some argument. However, even if Odegaard was around and Kevin De Bruyne was fit, I would have a difficulty, even because I think I know football to an extent. I have a difficulty picking an Odegaard over Kevin De Bruyne.
There is no way you will pick Martin Odegaard.
No, last season Kevin De Bruyne was not a better midfielder than Odegaard. Odegaard was the best midfielder in the Premier League last season. So if we are judging it based on recency, that's what people will say. But I'm just talking from somebody that has been watching football. I know Kevin De Bruyne is a baller.
Last season, almost all City players were not that good, aside Phil Foden. Yes, and Rodri. Even Alan. Alan scored, won the Golden Boot. He scored a lot of goals, but still, he was not at his best. Like,
it was not at his best, but it was still better than everybody.
Now, so the old City players last season were not that good. That's why I keep attacking Arsenal all the time. Like, City were not at their best, and somehow they still won the league. So you understand where I'm coming from right now.
Oh, I do. Now we have 3 minutes to go on this show right now. But offensively, there is a case to be given to Arsenal on the flanks. But as the number 9, it does not matter that guy called Haaland can score anything from anywhere. So that's where I am. I think Manchester City, being at home, have a lot of advantage, and they have a lot of points to prove because they've not beaten Arsenal in a while.
Aside having a lot to prove, with Kevin De Bruyne injured right now, he's going to play the usual 3-4-1. So the possibility is going to be Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden behind Erling Haaland. So so if it's going to be Bernardo Silva and Phil Foden behind Erling Haaland, so.
But then for Arsenal, it's going to be Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, and Trossard. And if you watch the last night's match, I don't know, you were probably watching your failed game against Monaco. You would see that Trossard actually did a very good job. Very good job against.
I'm not sure the game that you actually watched yesterday, but if I actually watched your game,
no, I came on. I did not start.
He came in as a substitute. So you guys started the game with Kai at midfield. So
Kai did not do anything. He did not play like a midfielder. I don't know what he does in that midfield. They should stop putting him.
See, this same thing happened against Tottenham. He played Trossard, Kai, and this guy Martinelli. So you see the way Kai is playing. Kai is playing like a player that understands football. He's not playing like a complete 9. So with the way he's not playing like a complete 9, so they were overlapping between Kai, Trossard, and Martinelli. Martinelli was just everywhere against Tottenham. The same thing with this guy too, Trossard. But they improved against Atlanta. But somehow I still don't know if Gabriel Jesus is fit. He might still play Kai Havertz in the midfield. So
that would be terrible. Anyway, I look forward to having a good game this weekend, and as an Arsenal fan, I hope that I can come back on this show next week and tell you how Arsenal is the best team in Europe after slapping Manchester City 3-1. But unfortunately, right now we're running out of time, and enjoy your L, my brother, your big L. I hope this continues.
We'll be here next week to discuss how Manchester City are the best team in England. Everybody, have a wonderful weekend.
Have a nice day.